Wolf back again with another one of these older game demo playthrough things. I didn't remember having this. I didn't remember this one existing, but this one's the inFamous demo. This also came out. I just did the Call of Duty World at War one. This one also came out around 10 years ago. So we're going to play through it. inFamous demo 10 years later. Like I said, I don't at all remember this demo existing. So I don't remember what it's about whatsoever. I don't even remember playing it. I think I just bought the game. So maybe I had downloaded it like afterwards or whatever, but yeah, I remember inFamous was actually a game I was super pumped for when it came out because I was a big fan of Sly Cooper. So I actually bought inFamous like day it came out, and I was like younger. This came out in 2009, so I was about 9 probably, and I spent like all of my money on it because it's 60 bucks. So I'm gonna play through this demo. Hasn't been an inFamous game in a while, actually. Ooh, what is going on here? Oh man, that's a lot of explosions and electricity and stuff happening there. That doesn't look good. Oh, now we're in a helicopter. Ooh, jeez. Oh, that's coming towards us. Day 1.
While sliding into unconsciousness, I could somehow, I don't know, hear the voices of the dying. Thousands crushed by falling buildings or burned alive in the fires. Trish lost her
No
sister.
subtitles.
Almost lost me. Zeke was always there, somehow sure that I'd wake up, while outside the city fell apart. A plague struck, followed by rioting, theft, rapes, civilization committing suicide. In a bullshit attempt to contain the biological threat, the federal government locked down all access in and out of the city. Now we're stuck in this cage with the psychos. Cops are all but gone off the streets, either dead or too chicken shit to stand against the gangs that control things now. Outside, things were bad. But inside me, something was beginning. Scary as hell at first. Gotta understand, there was no one to talk to, no experts to consult. But with time, I'm learning to control it, master it. Just hope it's not too late.
You know, the inFamous games, inFamous 1, like, I don't know, they all, ooh, we're a hero now. There's all the how to do everything. I should still remember all this stuff because controls haven't really changed at all for the inFamous games.
See that old train? The Reapers have some people locked up in it. Collateral to keep the people of the Neon in line. More importantly, there's a chance John is locked in there.
Want me to bust them out?
No. You're in the heart of Reaper territory, and they'll kill anyone trying to escape. You need to move the train to a safe location.
How am I supposed to do that? Push?
You're a living third rail. Stay in contact with the lead car, and it should move.
I always forget that, like, oh wait, static thrusters, there we go. I couldn't remember. Forget that, like, because the last two inFamous games, well, the last inFamous game and then like the add-on that it had, they both neither of them had electricity power, so playing as Cole again with the electricity power is a little bit different. But yeah, it's kind of wild when you think about the inFamous games, because even though they're all connected, they're all actually kind of like pretty different. Remove cars from tracks. Oh shoot, there's another car. Get these out of here. There we go. Now we're moving. Like inFamous 1 and 2, I feel like we're actually kind of.
The train's stopping.
Reapers must have disengaged the low voltage feeder box that's mounted under the tracks.
Sorry, I'm trying to listen to what they're saying. That's why I keep stop talking.
That should get you moving again.
I'll go look for it.
Actually, I'll just turn subtitles on if I can real quick. There we go. Gotta go disable something or whatever.
Got it.
There we go. inFamous 1 and 2 felt like they had a lot of... Can I climb on the pole? There we go. Had a lot of like horror elements, whereas inFamous Second Son didn't so much. And inFamous 1 and 2 even didn't feel the most connected at times. Kind of weird.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, I turned subtitles on and Cole is saying stuff, but not like seeing anything. Stopping again. Reapers. Remember they added Cole and Reapers and a bunch of other characters to Uncharted 2 multiplayer, I believe. Well, I gotta go down here and flip another switch. Yep.
There's another one.
There we go. I think this train level was one that they kind of advertised a lot too, when I remember. Like if I remember. I can't talk today. If I remember right, when they were coming out with this game, they were like, oh, look, you can ride on a train. Oh, rocket launcher. It's not good. Empire City. If I remember right, that's what the name of this city is in this game. Feels weird because I like, you know, I remember playing spending so much time playing this game when I was younger. It feels weird to be playing it now and not remember like anything about it. Get some electricity and we're stopping again. Don't think I can take fall damage in this game. Oh yeah, that's right. Some of the Reapers have like powers too. Other conduits.
Found.
There we go. Can I climb this? I think that's too big for me to climb. Unleash Thunder Drop. Oh boy. Heal myself too, if I remember right, by doing electricity. Also, Cole's electricity powers are pretty cool because, unlike most of the powers that the other characters have in other inFamous games, like Cole's electricity bounces off of crap. And kind of like when I was hitting those fences, it was zapping some of the enemies who were near them because it, you know, that's how electricity works. If something's conductive or not. Why are we stopping again? Is there already another lock? My God. Find another pole to climb up. Ooh. Explodey boy. There we go.
You're almost there. I let everyone know that you're bringing in the train.
Oh great, more cars on the tracks.
Don't let them down.
Bro, maybe don't run at the train. inFamous 2 had that UGC, also that user-generated content stuff. I ought to take a look at that, see if that stuff's still online or not. Oh wait, I wonder if I can break that machine gun. I know that used to be a thing you could do in inFamous games. Disable turret. Oh yeah, you can arc restrain or bio leech too. I wasn't sure if that would be in the demo or not. I bet it'll probably let us play as a bad guy for a bit too, you would think. There we go. Because right now it's having us play as a hero. What is in the way? Something in the way? Is there another lock on the train? Yep. There is. There we go. Okay, back at it. Electricity. Gain some health. All these just happen, you know, to be...
To the station.
Why are the subtitles not on? Whoop, nope. There we go. Weird. All these, just conveniently placed explosive barrels.
The crowd was surprised to see the terrorists roll up and free their loved ones. Hypocrites. Yesterday they wanted my head on a platter. Now they act like I'm one of the family. But truth be told, it was nice, even for that short time, to be treated like a hero. Felt good. I scanned the crowd for John as people started to leave the station. He was nowhere to be seen.
There we go. Slightly more heroic. I remember, speaking of the karma system, I remember that was something that kind of like got a little weird, wishy-washy a bit in future Infamous games, because like Infamous 2 had a karma system, but it wasn't so focused on, and like a lot of people said that they felt like it didn't focus enough on the karma as Infamous 1 did, because like Infamous 1, if I remember right, had different cutscenes and stuff depending on what your karma level was at. Also, Cole can't swim. I can heal people. Infamous Second Son barely had a karma system, really. And then Infamous Festival of Blood didn't have a karma system, but that one actually came before Second Son, so. What you want? What you want? Dark Water. Oh, this is kind of letting us play like through a little bit of an open world sort of thing. Trish reaches out. Dark Water. So we can play through a side mission. I guess do a side mission, sure. Oh, well, now we're Infamous.
The Reapers are poisoning our water. They're on the roof. Will you please help us?
That'll be evil. Defeat the Reapers, but like as you guys can see, like Cole looks way different now. He looks all pale and spooky. And there's electricity at the Infamous level too has like this cool like kind of like comic book black like outline around it, if I remember right. If we could get up to the roof, that'd be great. There we go. So we can do like bio leeches and stuff too now that we're playing as a bad guy. The electricity's red now too. I'm gonna try to see if I can show you guys what bio leech looks like. I mean, this game's however many years old, so y'all have probably seen it already, but nope, he's like dead. Oh yeah, I can throw electricity grenades too, can't I? There we go. Can melee bad guys too, but not really something that whoa happens too often. Actually, Infamous is kind of a weird game, in the sense that this is one of the games that came out. Like PlayStation Network was a thing, the PlayStation Store was a thing, but not a lot of stuff really was on it, if I remember right, when this game first came out. But it's kind of interesting because I own a physical copy of it. I owned it. I bought it like when it first came out and everything. Not the tar keg. Oh, we gotta go up the top. And so there wasn't on the case, it says like PlayStation Network is used for trophies and that's it. But in actuality, the PlayStation Store, they did eventually force to overcharge it. Okay. Implode. If I remember, if I implode it, that'll be the negative decision. Oh wait, I gotta probably aim at this. There we go. Nice.
Hey, Cole! Just wanted to let you know the crime is way down. It's good to see. Keep it up, brother.
Alright, let's go do that story mission now, I guess, because that's pretty much the only thing left.
Cole? You there? A plane just dropped a crate of medical supplies, and someone needs to protect it from the Reapers.
And you want me to do it?
You're the only person I know with superpowers. Besides, you owe me. All of us. For what you did. I'll be in touch when the crate is safe.
Here come the party crashers.
What was I saying? I was saying something about infamous stuff, and then I got like completely distracted. Really ought to do, like I said, I'm gonna do something with Infamous Festival of Blood at some point. That's a pretty interesting little game. Oh, back off! Explodey. Need to get some health back. Uh-oh. How's the crate still undamaged? 2 people just exploded in front of it. There we go. 3 people now. Light damage. As it's on fire. Is this game running at 60 FPS? Doesn't seem like it is. Oh yeah, you can take cover in this game too, but you don't really ever need to. We want that. Whoa! Somersault! Go. If Cole steps in oil, I believe you guys can see it there too. It kind of charges the oil. It doesn't really do anything. It's more so just a visual effect, but if enemies step in it, they'll get zapped too. Electricity doesn't go through fences. Well, I mean, it does, but like not... You guys get what I mean. You can't shoot through the fence with electricity. Oh, I remember what I was saying. So, the DLC thing. So Infamous came out. On the case, it didn't have anything listed for PlayStation Network because there wasn't really anything... Like, they didn't have any plans to use it for anything at first, I don't think. But then, they eventually... You know, you just keep talking every time I try to talk. They, eventually, that's a good idea. Let's do that, Zeke.
Now's not really the time.
I'm thinking we call it the crippler. You know, 'cause no
I
one's
can show you
coming
guys
back
the
from that one.
leech too on this
Plaster it
guy.
all over some t-shirts, make some serious cashola. Think about it, man. You're the muscle, I'm the brains.
As I keep trying to say about the DLC thing. So the DLC, they ended up releasing a DLC for this game. It was really simple, and it's just an extra power called Arc Blades, where Cole would get these like little blades on his hands for melee, and it wasn't really super useful. It was free. I think it was more so just like a test by Sucker Punch, the creators of this game, to like see how PlayStation Network would work with DLC and everything. But it's just kind of interesting to see that, because did I get him? No. Did I get him now? No. Because of how it wasn't originally listed as having any DLC. Oh crap, there's 2 of these guys. Okay, we need to find a source of electricity. And then get these guys done with. Oh shoot, medical crate's been destroyed. Oh man, I don't know where it's gonna make us start over from. Might just be the trucks. Hopefully it's just the trucks pulling up, because I do not feel like dealing with a whole crowd of enemy. Yep, there they are again. Crap, I don't have like a missile either. Who's driving these trucks anyway? Oh, just destroy the whole truck. Don't even need to go after the guy on the back. Oh, well, there's a guy on the back. Bro, you are not really much without your turret. more of them. inFamous also, a lot of the inFamous games, whenever they came out, it was kind of interesting because it was two different companies that made, well, okay, so Uncharted is another game, honestly kind of similar in some ways to inFamous with gameplay when you really think about it. But it's made by Naughty Dog. It's not made by Sucker Punch. But Sucker Punch and Naughty Dog, every time like an inFamous game would come out, I think they did it with inFamous 1 and 2. Not every time. So like not every inFamous game that came out, but inFamous 1 and 2. If I'm remembering right, inFamous 1 had a demo for the Uncharted 2 multiplayer beta, or had a code for the Uncharted 2 multiplayer beta, and then
Need any help moving that
inFamous
stuff?
We got
2
it.
had
I'm calm. Thanks for your help.
This mean we're talking again?
code
We'll see.
for the Uncharted 3 multiplayer beta. Alright. Oh man, another mission. This is kind of a long demo. Alright. It would be lovely to get over that fence. Maybe I can run up. There we go. Head to this other mission. I think this is probably the last mission in the demo. Man, Cole really just needs to let Trish go. Literally. I mean, that's kind of a spoiler, but not, because this game's been out for 10 years. For a literal decade. Howdy. Alright, we're a hero again now.
The Reapers are moving one of their trucks near here. It's passing through the alley right now.
Chase down and destroy the tar truck. Unleash a lightning storm. Oh, you know, here's a weird thing, right, with this demo. The lightning storm, right? So this power, you guys will see it in a second here. You guys have probably seen it before, because like I said, like 7 times, this game is however many years old. So, the power that I'm about to use, right, is the most powerful ability in the game. And here's the thing, you get to use it in the demo, but in the base game, in the actual video game, you don't get to use this power until the very end of the game. You guys see that? It's like, it's called Lightning Storm or whatever. It absolutely destroys Cole's like battery meter up in the top left. You know how much electricity he has stored up. But like in the game, it's like the award for finishing the game. But in the demo, you get to just use it right off the bat, like right at the end of the demo. Like what? Why? To be real though, like it also came. Whoa, are we dead? Oh geez, trying to use it too much. Probably don't really need to use it on that truck, but it's also, that ability is also in inFamous 2, but it's not as useful because inFamous 2 had this really weird system with like these like ultimates kind of ability sort of things, where like you had to have a certain amount of, like you had to have these little orb things to use them. You couldn't just, they weren't just like in this game the lightning storm is it uses Cole's electricity meter up in the top left and just drains it really quick. But yeah, but like I said, you can't even use that until the very end of the actual game. But in the demo, it's just right there, which is really weird.
Man alive! Never thought I'd see this place come back to life. You're doing good work, brother.
More enemies. I think that's probably the end of the demo. Ooh, we'll probably get a little clip here to show us the game. Make us really want to buy it, you know? Oh man, all footage shot in game? Ooh, some nice reverse action right there. Oh yeah, that's right. Cole eventually gets that little shield thing too. That's a pretty useful ability later in the game. explosions. Melee. Oh, it's just a big human taser. Yes, Cole, do the thunder drop right onto a bunch of. He does it, and you can see in the clip that all the civilians he's trying to rescue get zapped too. I mean, sure enough, he can heal them afterwards, but come on. Those things, if I remember right, were kind of a pain in the game. Because they come in later on, and they're like a pain to defeat. inFamous. 2009, like I said, 10 years ago. Pretty wild. Only on PlayStation 3. Yep, that's the logo, alright. Spinning around the screen there. Anything gonna happen? Yep, that's the game. Oh, there we go. I had to press a button. Alrighty. So, I think the demo is just gonna end up restarting. So, let's see here. Yeah, the demo's just restarting. So, thank you guys for watching. Well, let me exit out of this because I don't feel like watching that again. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. That was the inFamous demo. The original inFamous. Now, if I'm remembering right, Sucker Punch Productions isn't actually making inFamous games anymore. They did inFamous 1, 2, Festival of Blood, Second Son, and First Light. That's actually a lot of inFamous games, come to think of it. But now they're moving on to, like, some game about samurai or something like that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Got a whole ton more demos to play through and stuff of older games, as you guys can probably see there lined up. Yeah, thanks for watching.